Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Welcome into the aviary. Why am I wearing this stupid mask? No offense, mask. I've been having an issue with my my PNG switching skins on its own. Hello, Kyo. Hello, Annie. Congrats on first. Hello, mask. Good to see you. All of you, Kyo, thank you for the resubscribe. You also, thank you for reminding me, I have to add my weekly sub count after my OBS settings got restored. Or reset, rather. Restored would be a good thing. I had no reason to be wearing this mask, so that's what I get against it. Not you, you're a lovely mask. Thank you for the offering. And thank you for the lurk, yo. I'm just gonna make a mental note. I think that's my first resub this week. 4 days ago was Ray's. So no, that would have still been this week. Sunday counts. Okay. Yep, so there's 2 subs this week. Fair, but it's not part of my default design, and I don't want people to think that. What you guys think of my logo? That it's a little simple. I'm probably gonna refine it more, but this was for a starting point. Enlarge it for now. I don't know what I just. There you go. Oh, this logo. I need to refine it some more. This is just the basic starting point. Thank you. I was very happy with them too. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad a lot of people seem to like them. Technically orange, but it is a yellowish orange I chose there, isn't it? But yeah, it is a good color combo. And there's Annie first over in the tent. No, we do not need to name the verb letters. Not everything needs a name, they're just letters. Okay, it's got a pun, okay? It's a bird and D-bird. A bird and a bird. You are not naming them Jeremy and Terry. Although those are very based name choices. I'm gonna hit you. Okay, Mask, I'm not actually gonna hit you. I need an icon for this new button on my Stream Deck. Something that represents how bad a button I should never touch it. I don't think I have a button that really represents that. But this'll work. And this is for my end. This is, you guys aren't gonna see this. Yeah, you know. Deviling. I don't seem to have my caution symbol anymore. That should be fairly easy to replace, though. But for now, golden thief bug. Sure, that works. Clyde? No, they're not Clyde. Not Clyde. Anyway. The campfire noises just startled me. Hey, Mask. Since you and a couple lurkers are early, you want to see a preview of my new redeem that is 5,000 channel points? Alright, I'm going to press the button. I'm going to press the button. And here we are. And, yeah. I am. I picked the music, didn't I? Alright, and now we're gonna go back to chatting. It's a preview, you don't get to play the whole thing. But, that input required when redeeming it to pick a topic. I will refuse the topic if it's inappropriate. But I will be rambling throughout the entire segment of the dance. And hello, Jay, welcome in. Not in the thingy? I thought I enabled it. It should be called DJ... 5,000 points. It should be in there. Yeah, it's down there. DJ... It is in the thingy, but don't feel forced to click it. It is 5,000 channel points. It's been there, so it probably just took a second on your end. I know Twitch can be a little wonky, but I enabled that before, while I was still on the starting soon. So yeah. How does the topic work? You just pick something as long as it's like reasonable for me to ramble about for about a minute. I can't say that I would do a good job. So pending if I actually know anything about it, you might be wasting your points. But at least you get the groove, you get the jams. Topic beans. I mean, I can ramble about beans if you redeemed it, Jay. Might not be very interesting. Okay. Here we go. Alright, everybody, Mask has chosen the topic of Deltarune. So here we go. Deltarune is the sequel prequel to Toby Fox's Undertale. It was the original game he wanted to make, and Deltarune is helping being funded by Undertale. I love that game very much. I am very excited for the next 2 chapters that are coming out sometime this year, allegedly. My favorite thing so far was leading up to the secret boss in the current, most recent chapter with Spamton. The implication that your player character was terrified at the concept of what went down in that boss fight, to keep it as spoiler light as possible, is just such an intriguing concept and leaves so many story possibilities open, and I'm looking forward to the resolution of those plot threads. Now, with Toby releasing 2 chapters in a row this time, that resolution might be right around the corner. So I am very excited, and I will be playing those on stream, and depending on if time lines up, maybe I'll be discussing it on stream with Mask. That is all. The music is about the loop. DJ Rambles wishes you a good rest of the stream. So there you have it. Hey Gary, welcome into my new redeem, and thank you for 9 months. Congratulations. You can name a starling or something, I don't know. Good to see you, Gary. Welcome in. And Mask just redeemed my new redeem as soon as it was made aware to them. Thank you for the offering as well. Now we're going to switch over to the gameplay because I have been on the chatting screen for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Game is peak. Well, I'm glad you like it because I did work hard on it. Oh! Mask, don't be a sorry. Don't be saying sorry for nothing. The redeem is there. You spent your point. And it was only there for a minute. That took a minute of the 10 minutes I've been here. So don't blame yourself for that. Alright, we are going to discuss if... Mask, do you think that redeem's too expensive? Because it detracts from the stream for a minute straight. That's why I made it so expensive. Do you think it's a fair price? Do you think it should be less? Or should it be more? Alright, cool. Cool. I appreciate you both chiming in on that. Yeah, I know. But, you know, Mask, that's okay. Your perspective is still a valuable perspective. Well, we are going to hop into the game screen now. My mic keeps cutting out. Over here. No, you can't. Alright, so I'm going to have to adjust my mic sensitivity again, but for now we're good. Let's go into the game. Oh my god, that's loud. I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but it's loud for me. Let me adjust that. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I hope they're doing well. I mean, I know they were doing well enough, but I hope they're still doing well. Oh, yeah, no. I have a coworker who's going on a trip in a week or so, and I am very, very concerned. All right, so let's just go ahead and hit new game.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved.
Yeah, not anytime soon, that's for sure, Jay.
Of heroes, a small child.
I'm going to Japan. I'm hopping on a boat.
To the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and
Why are you
cunning
guys on the screen?
decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing
I
everlasting.
realize this. One moment. I don't know what made you guys spawn up there, but I gotta fix it. Okay.
Peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Nah.
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of
Uh-oh.
one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Seriously.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was gonna start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I wanna sail the open sea. I wanna fight ogres. I wanna throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
History repeats itself.
Did he ever win anything?
I think inclusive language, but I'm not sure.
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
1 second. I believe... Yeah, it doesn't, it's probably inclusive language because currently I don't see anything on the store page that says anything other than the character's name. I think it's like a Elden Ring, Undertale scenario where the
Okie dokie.
character
Ready
is
for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
player's perception based.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
Absolutely it is.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Kiri, have you ever heard of a game called Papers,
Good
Please?
morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Even if not, I can describe it in pretty much the same way. We are going to be running the checkpoint into the kingdom. Deciding whether people come inside the kingdom or not. Did I ever stream Papers, Please, or did I only think about it? I don't remember. Oh, that's valid. You might be right. That is interesting, Jay. I do think I remember hearing that now that you mention it. My brain just harkened back to my perception when I first played the game.
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
Oh, never mind. It is a passport-related game. And I almost played it on a very significant date recently. But I figured it would be a little too on the nose, and I decided to play a more comforting game instead. Like The Long Dark.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Nice. I got a biscuit.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil.
That is
I
a
really got to
very
speed this
basic
along. The Goblin
tutorial.
Ball game is about to start.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Mask, I like the way you think. You don't trust her just because your dad boss trusts her.
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
No, I agree. Okay, sure. Let's. That's my inventory, right?
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
I get loot.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in or send them packing.
Understood. So that doesn't use an action point, I assume.
Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Wait, there's more. Phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help. But all they'll really give you is their opinion.
Sure. That's what an advisor does.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally,
I keep
the
hanging up on
royal
everybody.
jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Oh, a jester. Mask, you're in this game.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Oh my god, it really is you. You're chasing a goose. No, I get where you're coming from, Jay, but this is 100% Mask. Mask has quite the dispute with a goose.
Each call costs an action point.
Of course. Is that really it? Just the phone? The tape player doesn't seem to be enabled. There's a door.
Our tools.
Ah.
If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Sounds good.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I
Convenience.
carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Oh, perfect. That's so perfect. Finders of the Lost Relic.
No humming.
But you're not telling me what it does. I guess it whips people.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Okay. Noted.
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does.
Sure, I believe you.
It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Thanks, Dad.
You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
That's typical. It just feels like a fantasy isekai world to me.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
I'm not allowed to actually interrogate tutorial grandma. All
You
right.
use the Wicked 3000. Choosing this will...
All right, then let's, oh, wait. A board. The Royal Writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift is take a look. Oh, it's the newspaper and new directives from Papers, Please. Got it. Cool. Also, we got... There'll be a pizza party at the barracks. 1 limit per guardsman. From Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort. Secondary screening. Noted. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl, Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. See, I told you, you don't just trust someone who's old because they're old. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Striker. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in for you. Oh my god. It really was, though. It really was a very dead answer. The metal detector. Alright, so I guess this isn't a corrupt granny.
You use the Wicked... Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Although that person wanted to pay us if we found someone with a funny name. It's like a bonus objective.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
And what if I say no? What if I assume she's the granny smuggling treats? And she gave me a sample treat that doesn't have dergs in it.
Sorry, I don't have time to hear Mrs. Abernathy plead her case again today. We're just going to let her in.
Oh, dang it. The game was too smart for me.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
A gag as old as time.
More like
I do wish that this game would be active on the side. I hate games that out me for alt-tabbing. But here we are. Okay, here we go.
I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Four.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
You nailed that tutorial. Good job. I love these goobers. This is going to be an interesting game. I love the gameplay loop of Papers, Please. And this game seems to have a lot of personality, so I'm very much here for it.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate
Are
minder.
you one of the
I am
mage people?
Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
I see. Oh, get it together, Tyronius.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical
Jay, how did I
Freedom tonight,
know?
hosted by the Mages Guild.
Jay, you got a type?
Will you require anything further?
Dash I have to call, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Ouch. Valid, but ouch.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
A lecturer? Snore! Where do you get these people? Get rid of him!
I was hoping he would like the name Tyronius Thanatos. But
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
I'm gonna give that a doubt.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
And many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
That's it. And I can't talk again because I wasted an action calling Malcolm. Alright, well, I'm gonna let him in. The councilwoman seems keen on it. Am?
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Good little guardsman. So I didn't get a perfect medal. Apparently there's like a 4-star option. Probably if you had interviewed him twice instead of calling Malcolm. Oh, hello there.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
I was actually going to try to read that letter, but flashed up too fast. Let's see if there's anything in the rules. Up on the cover of the grandma's. Funny name. Alright.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun.
Okay.
I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
Kelly probably isn't actually fun. She's probably just younger.
Exactly. She's actually closer to your age than she is mine. And now I've made myself sad.
Oh. Yeah, but it's also like that's a tactic. If you can make a very specific story but yet have no holes, it's a very good story. I just realized the monitor actually works. You can see her on the monitor even though I have a blatant window right here. Kinda cool though.
Kelly really hit it off with our children, Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. She's got a lot of energy and gives us special treats.
Oh.
That's nice. But what district are you going to?
What district? I told you. The address is on that letter I showed you. It's the only thing written that's legible. You'd need a decoding spell or something to read the actual letter. I love my kids.
If you really loved your kids, you might have chosen better names for them.
They aren't bad names. Polyphemus is a traditional Cyclopean name with a long history in my family. Orlando Jr. comes from, well, you could probably figure that out.
I sure can. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use this.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god, my boys don't know how to spell. But also that thing about Kelly being the worst.
Okay, I officially love this game. Oh no.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Ah!
Good luck.
Good God. Yeah, perfect. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Oh, Denise the Cyclops. Oh, I could have gotten money if I called Malcolm, but like, needed to take it seriously too.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
How do I let one in and not the other?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Safety. Thank you for the offering. I do need to set up the alerts again. Thank you for the reminder on that. Checking something you reminded me of. Hey, good afternoon. I'm still having trouble
Now,
with my
you
stupid
child, let me
redeems in
pass.
chat.
I
But
have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
what I got in this handy dandy box? Metal detector, bully whip, X-ray, truth spray. I'm gonna have to get a basic story before I decide what to use.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child.
Well, that right there is already enough for me to turn you away at the door. Because you are not respecting my authority or me as a person. You're also not respecting your helper as a person. I'm gonna go ahead and clap back.
Oh, yes, we mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
What do? I threaten him back with the whip? I could call the guardsman, but let's poke
Would
a little
you like
more.
to see my tax returns too? Perhaps my bank statements? I'll be keeping my
Yeah, Gary, the
private
voice
affairs
acting
to
is very good
myself,
on this game.
whippersnapper. If you want to see what I'm taking to the bank, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
That's a little extreme. Isn't there a nicer, less fatal way for you to cooperate?
Get a lawyer, you insolent puppet.
Alright, now I could use the x-ray and see what he's taking. Or
Rudeness isn't a crime. Toughen up and let them through.
okay, that's fair. I suppose, professionally speaking, I have no way of knowing. I should have used the x-ray, but it's too late. I can always replay this day if I'm not satisfied. However, I don't trust them.
It's about bloody time. Get moving, whelp.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Silence. Nobody was talking to you.
All due respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
Oh, shut up. I only had 3 things to do. Did I redo the day already? No. First playthrough, no redos. No redos on the original play.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquez Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Excuse
Why, hello
me?
there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
I'm so certain that you have. But honestly, why did I even think about letting you in? Let's see what he has to say. Right.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade. Oh, I think I might need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Okay, if you say so.
Let me see here. You see.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
What a bean.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions.
Yeah, $5.
Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop?
I
How
assume
did he
I can
dispose
sell
of
it.
all that mess?
I assume I can sell his license.
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
This is also true. Garbanzo the Terrible, huh?
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
Seems like a weird dream for a kid to have.
You couldn't possibly understand, little girl, with your cushy government job. Wait, shouldn't you be in school or off playing or something?
Don't ask.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying something.
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall
Let's
full
see.
of, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market. How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
You know, honestly,
There's nothing more exciting than the chance of unlimited possibility.
You're really making me feel good about this, kid. When I start expanding, I'll let you in on the ground floor. You could be the first powder and ointment franchisee.
all right. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Jay. And I think I'm going to choose to trust this guy. For some reason. I don't think he'll have any grapes either. But, I'm going to let him through. This will have consequences on the sprawl.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
No? Okay. No consequences. You like... Mask, is that your second slip up? Those keys are pretty far apart. Was that intentional? Or a Freudian slip? No, that is not what you said. Do you queer? Mask. Mask, do you queer? Thank you, Mask. Thank you for that. I'll be clipping that and sending it Raven's way. Mask, I love you. Shift's over. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I'll take that. Hell yeah, that's a jam. This is a super vibe. Well, if you imagine that this guy's merchant license is worth $5, that kind of gives you an idea for the economy, I guess. This game's got baller music. Oh, all right. And once again, good music. I get gems. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notes the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technological jargon. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine. Oh, all pretty basic stuff. What are the options? There it is. Hello? Can I please look in the tent? You see a small cot and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. Bea must sleep here. I don't know, I always had trouble with that name. Can I look at this other thing, please? Thank you. The hole's so deep you can't look away. Sorry, you can't see the bottom. Must have a really good ladder guy. Maybe they know the mask.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Oh, jeez.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No. No, I don't.
No.
Trust me, you will.
Sure I will.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
Sure.
But you can call me B.
Hey, B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
I got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
I do love that this game will sometimes break the fourth wall, but in very small ways that don't feel too out of place.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes. The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago,
I can
on
see
this
that.
site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
That is a really good backstory.
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
I did, Yara. I did go live. Welcome in, by the way. You know you're never required to be here. Thank you. I hope your day is going all right. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge.
Again, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with the rest of your day, whatever you got to work on. Thank you.
Everything that previously relied on
Take
magic
care,
within
Yar.
a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Okay.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Alright, we're about to run into 90 seconds of ads. I ask those of you who are not subscribed who do not have Turbo to please be patient. Twitch likes their ads. I can't turn them off. I can only control how often they roll, and for how long. I'll see you guys in 90 seconds. It'll fly right by, I assure you. We're just gonna sit here and chat while the ads run. Don't worry, Mask. Also, curious resub earlier, I realized. Just put me to my 3 subs. Yay, 3 weekly subs. Woohoo! I just have to re-enable the counter. I'm still angry.
I
Why
have
am I still
found
angry?
how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Ooh. Thank you, Saribot. Thank you very much. We love Sari in this house. Sari does a good job. I should really work on getting the weekly sub counter going. I would do it on stream easily, but I think I want to try to make it fancier this time. It doesn't have to be super flashy. I just think I want it to be more than just a little text. Well, I kind of made something of a vow that after I had to redo my OBS that I wanted to do everything better, or at least make some changes and adjustments. So yeah, there you have that. Maybe I'll just stick to regular text. It's easier. Excuse me. But I imagine there's a way to just feed the numbers right into it. Whoops.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
All right. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I only clicked one dialogue while you guys were gone, and I did it by accident, and it's what's currently on the screen. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome back from the ads, and onward we go. We're going to continue the story right away. I hope the ads weren't too gross. Yes, push the button. No, we are not going to just push the button.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure.
Wonderful.
Pardon me.
But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me
Yeah?
explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say.
All right, I'm always down for some exposition, as long as you're admitting that's what it is.
You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomish astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies.
I actually understood that. Button.
We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them.
Teeny tiny mice. Oh, teeny tiny harnesses onto mice.
We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
I don't like 13%. Like, as a Fire Emblem player, that's a big number. That is a good chance of going kersplat. Just do it for the love of God. Push the button. No, I'm going to resist the voices.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Oh no, my character has ADHD. Oh. Guess I'm pushing the button. I have no choice but to be an idiot. But to what cost? How stupid was I?
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Oh, do I get to do day one again? Intentional, like, canonly. Oh no, this is just from the point I picked up the phone, huh?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Just back to the phone call, that makes sense. Foppid is cooking. Hell yeah, give me some Foppid mask. Give me some of that sweet Foppid.
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Yeah, mask. Tell it to someone who cares.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
No, but I nailed it last time.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation. That's odd. I seem to have misplaced my vendor license.
Oh, I keep the items.
The board is not going to be happy about this, Garby. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site. I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Sure. Yes, Mask. We accidentally time traveled. Accidentally on purpose.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
No, he does not know. Our character clearly has ADHD. I was not allowed to listen to the scientist's explanation up to a certain point. My only option was to push the button on the time travel device. So now I imagine we're going to go tell the scientists that we already time traveled by accident on purpose. Boop.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von
Beatrix.
Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd
B.
prefer if you called me B.
Trixie.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Matthew. Yes, we get the joke now.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
What does this do
And
to the
allow me to
timeline?
track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions,
Sure.
envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Understood?
One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I already made a wrong choice, but the fact that they're making Save Scumming canon is interesting, because after that wrong choice, I swore I was going to commit. First playthrough, no do-overs, then they make do-overs canon. So I don't know where to take this.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
Oh, I wanted to say yes. Then I will give the most polite no that I can.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right?
Yeah.
So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
The size of that smile.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
That's what I'm worried about, because I don't know, and to be frank, not even B knows what kind of time travel shenanigans time travel causes in this universe. Because, like...
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well.
Like, is this a world where when I time travel, the previous instance is pruned and deleted? Or do I create a branching timeline? Is there any residual risk of anyone else remembering the time jumps if it is a singular locked timeline? Is there a possibility of paradoxes? Yes, Mask. I like time travel too.
It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Right. Now let's get the plot twist that I'm working the guard shift again. Interesting. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to the Luigi. I have to only talk to the Mario. Okay.
Your dad's over there.
Thanks. Is that literally all you have to say to me? I guess so. Alright, moving right along then. La 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 la. Oh, things to look at. Better keep the good stuff. Arda will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Legend has it this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. Why is this game's sense of humor perfectly catered to my stupid sense of humor? Why? You remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says, if you ever save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. Oh no. Oh, that's another button I have to add to my stream deck. My clip button. Look at the fire. Can I look at the... Thank you. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going. Hey, Dad.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
What'd you do wrong?
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
To be fair, who would believe that story?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
That's a mood, isn't it? Kind of. A half mood. A partial mood. You know how it is. Yay. All right, anyway.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
It's probably true.
How I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Vengeful Lil or Goodnight Dad? These are the decisions. These are the decisions that plague me. Goodnight Dad or Vengeful Lil? Will be nice.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Yes, you do. Wait. I have the cake, and I have the license. I kind of want to give it back to him, but I didn't have that option. I really can't talk to her, huh? Alright. We'll go upstairs.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
On her way... Oh my god, it tells me what happens. I love this game so much. On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Hieronymus Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Let's go, Denise to Cyclops. Turns out that Mr. Meany's sizable deposit was illegal blood gold. Yeah, well... Yeah, I knew it was a piece of carp. But I wasted my turn. I love how, like, it really lays it on thick, though. They mentioned illegal blood gold 3 times. The bit of business allowed him to ramp up production at his illegal blood gold mines. Things were sure looking up in the world of illegal blood gold mining. Carpy Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Jay, you have a valid point, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
I love this game so... I love this game so much.
I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hell!
Oh.
With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Dodger and the Ham goes really hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's a radio off.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Oh no. Dodger and the Ham. Alright, I had to reply to something. Let's get back into business, shall we? Oh, wait, I have posters. Dodger and the Ham in the morning. Bringing you sweet tunes from the club tonight. Dodger and the Ham. Squeak! Okay, that's enough of that. I had to go with the gag. An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. One-eyed heart. Oh my god, look at the oh, this game is good.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
That's true, I forgot air horns. That's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair.
Why is Jay on the screen? I know what happened. I think I know what's happening. I'm going to do some live editing. You're going to see behind the curtain real quick. Just the spawn blocks. Spawn zone. I just accidentally got rid of all the blocks, so I'm going to have to fix that. I think if I get rid of these top layers, you guys will stop spawning upstairs. Now I don't even have the upstairs anymore. But... let me put these down here. Okay, that should be good. Sorry for the little peek around the curtain there. Oops, actually. Cool. All right. And now let's just test. Let's put Jay back on the screen just for a moment. Perfect. Okay. Get down there. And back into the game we go.
There's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
Yeah. I fixed it pretty much as soon as it happened.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
No more questions. Calling it right now. You ready?
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh. Food acquired. I messed up.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Wasn't Randy the... No, not Randy. Yes, Subnautica voice. Randy was the guy on the board
Not
who had reached
Randy. That guy's a riot.
30 years of being a guard, I thought.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Ooh, ouch. I might have caused the bank to be burned down. That one shady guy was shady. Can you believe that?
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Randy.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
No, sounds like you need to start doing his job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
Can I just say that I actually understand the writers of this game on a fundamental level? I think me and this game are gonna get along nicely.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically reference that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Thank you, Jay. No, I did not, but I'm flattered.
Again, not what I
I
meant.
would love to make a game like this. There's a lot of game ideas that I have in the bank of my head.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client.
I am not using your off-brand discount crystals.
But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Unless you're giving them to me for free.
Oh,
All
Dad,
right.
You really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Royal Writ. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. The arson of the bank was not my fault. Okay. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys. Not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. I knew it was heading to that reference. I literally was thinking, oh, this is a Monty Python reference, and then they just took the subtlety out the window. Okay, I think I developed this game and I'm not telling me. I don't even know what you didn't hear, Mask, but essentially, yes, it was a Subnautica voice. I love this game. Me and this game are like on the same wavelength. A fugue state dev moment. I just activated Ghost. Oh, that. Yeah, no. I thought he might have, but this seems to imply he didn't. Oh, the capitalist guy? No, he was cool. If anything, I was suspecting the guy with the suitcase. The giant case with the goblin worker. He was an illegal blood gold trader. The game really rubbed that one in. Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, with extra scrutiny. Racism. Remember, if you see something, say something. Holy crap. Jay, did I actually fugue state develop this game? Okay, so there is a character, little small spoiler, there is a character in Hunter x Hunter who their power is to just let go and let like a ghost entity control their arm, and they write out fortunes for people, and the fortunes are always right. Did I do that? Except I programmed a game. No, it would have been the ghost's mindset, not mine. Okay, continue. So I'm looking just to review. Do I allot my crystals before I start the day? That's unfortunate. Okay. That's how I'm going to distribute it. No, I'm not a ghost. Spirit possessed Dragon Age style.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
Oh my god, I love this game. Hello, Seamus McGoblin.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Malcolm is the one, right? Okay.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Oh, I just ugly laughed so bad. I'm so sorry. Why?
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm
Ouch.
a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
No! I know that was satire, but I am not here for it. Thank you, Mask. Right? Seriously, Mask. Thank you. I just realized everyone actively here in chat right now is an artist. Let us all spend a moment and give a dirty look to Seamus McGoblin. Let me dirty look Seamus McGoblin for a moment. I know that was satire, but I don't appreciate it. Okay. That. Enough of that.
An artist. Oh, you're giving me a...
All right. All right.
Yeah, my mistake. Most artists I've met are hip and cool. You definitely are not hip and cool.
Let's go. Thank you, Lil. Thank you, Lil.
That's a dreadful thing to say. I would encourage you to think about how your words may affect people and choose them more carefully.
This is definitely satire.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are 2 ways to paint your stuffs, one legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of official sprawl currency. That's definitely Malcolm.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days. And I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
It's true. Even for a 12-year-old, you are pretty small, Lil. Sorry. Just facts. But we stand a short queen, okay?
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you
They
have a
said it
favorite
earlier,
color?
Mask. Maybe you subconsciously remembered it. Okay, I like a specific shade of green and multiple specific shades of blue. So I guess I'm going to go with blue.
I like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
Oh, the prison is going to be painted blue? Good thing I didn't pick red. Are still smart, Mask. Just can't type good.
Thank you again.
Sorry, can't type well. What could I have done better? I have decided I'm only going to rewind if I absolutely screw up and I'm going to destroy the kingdom. Or if I'm going to get less than 2 stars and get fired. That's my average, I mean. God of Wart.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Farabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar, son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore,
nope.
Son of Queen Farabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla,
oh no, it's a
of
loop.
King Finbar.
He didn't record unique lines.
Son of Queen Anne.
It's a loop.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, extra scrutiny. I see. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, imminent of 2 envoys. He's not the envoy. Okay. So he's just a weird guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking, like, what if it's actually looped? That's a problem, if so.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the Sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the Royal Sulphur Mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
No.
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is a tradition. A sticky, dangerous tradition. An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals
here's an
provide, would
envoy.
create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and
Oh
Queen
my
Buttermilk,
God.
who was daughter of King...
Please, stop!
Oh, they're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen... Oh dear, what was her name again?
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Can I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy, and worth quite a pretty penny.
I think for the safety of our citizens, I better take that.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy.
Let's go. I got a trumpet. All right, I'm going to let you in, envoy of Prince Phineas. That better be a 4-star
Onward
review.
to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to
I'm gonna let it
Princess
go.
Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
If I like them, I will let them in. You fleeced a high-ranking visiting dignitary and took his bugle away. He was terrible, so that's basically a public service. Good job.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
I'm pressing X to dote.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes, but they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
I can make you a hat if you'd like. It can have glitter and macaroni pieces.
Tempting, but that would only encompass a mere sliver of my former hat's magnificence.
I love it. I am, however, going to truth serum the hell out of this guy. But am I going to regret doing that? You know what?
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. My good name must be restored.
I don't know if I truth spray him. I don't think there's anything really sussy about him.
Your persistent inquisition has driven me to confess. The hat, she was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if not greater worth than my previous hat.
Sounds like it wasn't meant to be.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I do not deserve to be the keeper of such a beautiful thing.
Ask Mr. Fantastic Hat. Not Mr. Nice Hat. Not Mr. Okay Hat. Not Mr. Kind of Above Average Hat. Mr. Fantastic Hat. And you know what? I'm going to let Mr. Fantastic Hat into this fantastic kingdom.
I hope you
Go.
find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I will.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Nailed it, Signor Capello Fantastico. May he find the hat of his dreams. Ah, that makes sense.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl.
from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover. And I feel like I'm being led to judge a book by its cover. So I'm gonna handle this professionally and not just take the temptation to get extra money by refusing them. Okay,
The Praetor
behave.
bid me say directly to the princess, Eg tag maya kora una guahatag.
Which means, also, she's nice. I certainly like her look more than Prince, what's his name, of King, Queen, whoever.
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Blah! Okay, $6. Phineas.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
No thank you? Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
No, please. You keep it.
But then how will you know I am worthy of delivering the words of the Praetor to your princess?
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
Curious. Very well.
So obviously, a metal detector is going to bring up metal. How many days? I have 2 people left after her.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives. Ballet is one of the finest
boy.
blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
So I really do like the idea of putting a spin on something like that, but that's messed up. You know what?
Oh dear God. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed.
Was what a pun. I'm not gonna lie, it probably wasn't, but it might have been. Sometimes they just fly off the cuff. Oh, spin? No, it wasn't a pun, but I'm gonna take credit for it anyway.
Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Hey. Yeah. Jay, behave. But yes, you have a type. You have a type again. You have a couple of types. Truthfully, I trust her.
The mighty empire of Marvog has sent an envoy from the Praetor. This is unfolding even more splendidly than I imagined. And what an envoy! All that leather. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I literally have not said a word.
Oh, well, woo! Please show her in and don't interfere. Leave her just the way she is.
Jay, I think you and Ash have something in common. I like her too.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Kapla! Or something like that. Okay, but listen, I was told to. Maybe if I called the guard, he would have told me not to. So I'm going to commit. Maybe I should have called the guard about all of her weapons. What could go wrong?
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
I don't trust you. I like you, but I don't trust you. That is a fake horse. You are a fake knight. I like your shield.
I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor. If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Uh-huh.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is two people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
I love this game. Ads are starting. I will wait for the ads to finish before I continue, much as it pains me to do so. Actually, I'm going to take this moment to get up and stretch and use the restroom. Yeah, I know, that has to be super painful. I'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Oh, and the game isn't back.
We told you
Neither.
this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Welcome back, Frigid. And welcome back from the ads, everybody else. Why do I love this game so much?
Yeah, they said some foreign dignitary types would be showing up today. This should all be on the Royal Writ. If this one seems legit, send them in. If not, send them packing. This really isn't that hard.
Okay, I don't like the guard captain. I really don't like the guard captain.
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here.
Oh,
like a
she definitely
moth to a
fine, but I don't
forest
like her
fire.
attitude.
And though it is true I have never known the
True,
caress
Mask,
of a
very
lover,
true.
the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Okay. Sir.
TMI, dude. I don't want to hear about your loins. God, keep it in your tunic.
Duly noted.
Man, everyone's in this game. You are getting rejected, and if I had the option, you would be getting arrested. Get out of here.
I understand. You are being
Boom.
controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
I don't like you. Get out.
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Well, Frigid, I'm gonna let that through, but the fact that Automod grabbed your message should teach you already that you are incorrect.
Shut up, Beverly.
He wasn't a real envoy, and that definitely wasn't a real horse. Masterful deduction there, Guardsman.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
There are those who have called me by that name. Others have called me the Great Guardsman of the North. Yes, I am Lil.
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious.
While this game has me laughing nonstop, it has Jay thirsting nonstop. I mean, it is a fair point, Richard, but if you're basing your knowledge of the human body off of the names of food, then what is a chicken finger? Or a buffalo wing? Yes, Mask, this is true. This is true, Mask. You did like that gay earlier.
Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Listen, these keys on the keyboard are not close together. There's the typical like queer. So that was not a typo, that was a Freudian slip.
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
I did.
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Aye, sir. It's from the Jester. It's from the Jester. I got a note from the Jester. Wicket 3000. Wait, what?
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
I should have just let him through, but
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
rather I should have interrogated him a bit and not just trusted him because he was a messenger. But little girl stands at a gate making choices. I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard de Delors. Alright, he refused to rhyme the last stanza, but he rhymed the signature. Mask, of course you trusted him. Mask, it's the Jester, but you're right about that.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
See? This game! It's in our heads! Jay, are you saying it's appropriate for a 12-year-old girl to meet a Jester in the dungeon after dark? I know you're saying you would, but I had to get you on that. Yeah, no, I'm aware. But
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Oh no, it's a musical.
Afternoon, I've traveled from afar, a simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
My dear, her arms are covered in blood. It's also on her skirt and on her hair. And I don't trust her one bit. Mask, you are blind as hell. Her trick worked on you. You know what? Bingo!
What is that?
That is a medieval flamethrower.
Oh, that's just bossy.
What's a Fossy?
Bossy is the name of my blowtorch.
I'll take that. Now I have a blowtorch.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another.
Woman?
I guess we're not friends
friends then.
You are correct. I'm calling the guard captain.
That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
It makes me a little bit nervous for myself as well.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to? What are you saying to them? Are you talking about me? Behind my back?
No, miss. I promise you, I'm not talking about you.
I'm right in front of you.
Exactly.
It drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
Oh, maybe let's try singing? At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me? It's me that's going to burn you.
Too bad I already confiscated your blowtorch, Missy. Anyone knows Frigid likes the crazy people who will actually absolutely take him out? I think I made a mistake.
I didn't think this was that kind of game.
We actually died.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon. I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who...
We've heard it all before. I'm still gonna metal detect you because I want that blowtorch. But I'm not going to call the guard captain.
What is that?
Oh, that's just bossy.
What's up?
That makes me up.
Okay, I've had...
Can I give you a cake? Do you want a cake? No? You can't? Okay. How about we just talk?
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
I don't have that option, Frigid, or I would. I assure you.
A kindred soul I found in my friend Lil. Best friends will be forever, and yet still I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
I just wanted her to like me.
That took a dark turn.
I can't call the guard captain or I'm dead. Nope. Well, there went that option.
Okay, Lil. Now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Bridget, I'm certain you would, and that concerns me greatly.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
I love this game. I love this game. Frigid, get help. Continue. Yeah, all I had to do was make nice with her before I told her to get the hell out. Due to your good performance, we paid you 20 gold for this shift. Remember, 3 stars represents a good score in Lil Guardsman. The 4-star result relies on superb deduction, the perfect loadout, a bit of luck, and some combination of all 3 things. Yeah, I know that. The results screens like this one will guide you towards a 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. Like I said, I'm committing to my first playthrough, and then we can always go back for a perfect playthrough. Which I think I will very much do because I'm very much enjoying this game. Yeah, no, I know, Jay, that did come to mind. But I can judge you both. Oh, must I go to Dungeon 7, Room 4 at Boulevard de Delors? Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard de Delors. Alright, we're going in. Terrific. Happy for you. Or sorry that happened. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Ideal for prisoners who only have one arm. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. Can I investigate anything else? Nope. Besides the torch. Not the torch, it's the door.
Is this the right place?
It says room 4. De Delors.
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
A clown trying to be ominous. This is like Lewis from Even Stevens when he was pretending to be a kung fu master using all those movie props. If you know, you know. What? God's green
there.
earth?
Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
Oh my god, I love it. Look at the hang in there poster. And the poster of himself in the king's garb. The rainbow, the unicorn. He has the whip. We should not be here. Did I hydrate and stretch? I did not. I didn't notice. I'm too into the game. Thank you. I will hydrate and stretch now.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
I also love it.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl, we have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Like, I know the answer to this, but I think I'm gonna go with this anyway.
You can think of us as the real change makers here in the sprawl. Sure, there's the princess, but I think she's better suited to cutting ribbons and things like that.
Careful.
At any rate, I am Councilwoman Ash, head politician and policymaker for the sprawl.
A fair point, but no.
Lieutenant
Frigid.
Stryker, head of military and law enforcement.
And I'm Malcolm.
He's a jester of the court.
I think they got that from the hat.
Basically, we're the ones who really make things happen around here.
And I'm Malcolm.
Hey, it's Malcolm in the middle. Life truly is unfair.
So it would be wise for you to do as we say.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
I appreciate the reference, Frigid. But in the aviary I am. Malcolm is magical, isn't he? I mean, probably. Wiimote voice. Walter.
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
All right, rude.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
I'm not supposed to trust you two. You two want me to do it as well.
His right hand. Pick his right hand, you can't go wrong when you pick right.
I appreciate her logic. Frigid. Neither did I. Anyway. I mean, neither one of them know the answer. They're giving me their opinion. And their opinion is wrong. Man, this isn't fair. But I guess it probably doesn't matter because, truth be told, the game doesn't continue if I don't do the guard check. So I don't think there was a right answer.
I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
See, I told you. But the answer was no.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
No kidding, he's a jester.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy.
Oops. Not mean to click out of the game.
But...
There, chat log, there is
That
not.
concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
Sure.
It's called being an adult.
Alright, enjoy your BRB, Frigid.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Fine, fine. That way. I will leave. I love them too. This game is wonderful, Mask. %100 shenanigans.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. What were you doing again?
My ads are starting soon, so
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
now I will wait till the ads finish before I resume the game. 90 seconds. You won't even notice it's there. But I'll tell you what you will notice is here. Me. You will notice that I'm here. That is all. Anyway. Yeah, it would have been terrifying if I actually put on my evil eyes, but... So, I would ask if everyone's enjoying the game as much as I am, but I think that's obvious. I appreciate any lurkers as well. I have to wait for Mass to come back. Can't clip tooting ads. That was awkward. I can't pin that message. I can't for some reason. My pin button is gone. That is alright. Figure it out one of these times. Hey, song. Hello. Thank you for the lurk. Came and he went, just like the wind. Good to see you, song. Hey, Mask. Welcome back from the ads. You couldn't clip duding the ads.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Well, Mario, I like Luigi.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
Yes?
No, we're not gonna take it.
Oh. Mask, look who it is. Ask. My goodness, did that guy find a terrific new hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I was gonna say, you seem more like a postman in that hat. But it's good to see you,
This
Mr.
hat,
Fantastic Hat.
it is...
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk.
I like the hat, but it's not as fantastic as the name implies.
I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
No, I totally let them in.
What? Why? I thought we had a deal.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
Please forgive me, incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom. I beg you, forgive.
I don't know, it's a pretty hefty sentence for attempting to pay off one of the protectors of the kingdom.
All right, all right. Take the gold and we'll forget the whole thing. How does that sound?
Anyone else see the irony of we're yelling at him for trying to bribe us, so he's bribing us to forget about it?
What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
Woohoo! I do as well love this game's humor. I love this game very much.
It's broken. If you can find someone to fix it, be my guest.
This game is my kind of game. I can't believe how long I hesitated on buying it.
I don't really have anywhere to be. I'm not ready for bed. There's still stuff to do.
What? Oh, the back alley. Is that what you mean? I talked to Mr. Gloopy Gloop. Alright. I don't trust where this is going. Oh my goodness.
You came.
It's my boy.
Welcome to Garby Bunches and Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer.
Guys, he has an ocarina.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't.
He's got the shield. Got crystals. He's got apple juice. He's got definitely not Coca-Cola. Man's got everything.
So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Oh.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better.
True.
Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
I paid her. I can sell him his life. I sold him his license back for $5. I want to keep this one. Kind of want to keep this one. Different. I can unlock power-up slots. I'm contemplating. I think the truth spray would make sense to have an unlock for, right? Right.
Back for more? Feast your eyes.
I do like this man, but I must go. If she could walk to that part of the screen. Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much. That was coming out of that dumpster. Indescribable. Oh, baby.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Who are you talking to?
Quiet, you.
The hay. I want to go on record saying for the 17th time, I love this game. James McGoblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls, although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor, and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought a much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. Without his bugle, the Petrolian envoy managed to make a favorable impression on the princess. The advisors and the rest of the court. Ugh. The princess, the advisors, and the rest of the court. He lost them, though, when he tried to make bugle sounds with his mouth. Oh, what a buffoon, Fenton. That night, lying in his bed with the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt ashamed for not wholly sought to bribe the little guardsman, but also for having buckled under the pressure when the 12-year-old called him out for it. That night, his dream of one day serving as an intelligence agent for Petrard finally died. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl: Henry's Hats, Linda's Lids, Homer's Haberdashery, the Chapeau Shack, Mind Your Millinery, Hats, All Caps, and even Yiddel's Yarmulk Yort. But none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. Mayala. After relaying Praetor Kargan's message to the princess, The Marvog envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawls. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Preparatory company rehearsing in the park. Seeing that the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Marvog envoy decided to join in and teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder. I see no problem with this. Since the envoy was distracted, the praetor never got a word if the princess received their message. But don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Denied entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor and got back on his fake horse and went home to his real hut, where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. That made me very sad. That escalated very quickly, and I don't appreciate it. But still, I laugh. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. Convoys arrive. Complete level 2.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news.
Breaking
The
news!
chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Well, yeah, I pointed it out earlier, but couldn't place the origins of it, so I'm glad you were here. I couldn't quite put my finger on why it was familiar. Do you want to see the description, Jay? There you have it. Yeah, the gorillas one I recognized right off the cuff. Very real. Not allowed to investigate that one, but official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
Oh look, another note.
Leela, I'm running off an errand. I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the Sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. No. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Oh, great. So I have to make sure to do well enough to get enough money to bet on that. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrarch, son of King. I can't do it with a straight face. Mostly because I can't remember the king's name. I remember Queen Buttermilk, though. Praetor Karagan of the Mavar Empire. Wait, I'm so sorry. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Today is a Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Caladar Lightning, the bastards. There's been a BS report, Bank of the Sprawl, regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the guard force, city officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. Striker. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one. Deploy the truth spray if necessary. I think I upgraded the wrong gear. Get to it. Was that the fairy fountain theme? Huh. I think that was the fairy fountain theme. Anyway, begin the day.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no.
Pride, I don't like you.
For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
I'm glad you see it that way. But do you really see it that way? I like the pout. Lil is very much not having it.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
Mazel tov.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
Okay.
No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic.
I am judging you intensely, my good sir.
Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
Alright, don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
Honestly, Ask, I agree with you, but I have to give him credit for one thing. He won 2 fights with that warrior kingdom.
Why, how dare they not appreciate you doing them the honor of blowing your nose on their most precious and sacred heirlooms?
You are indeed wise beyond your years, gatekeeper. Oh, those Marvarg should have thanked me for gifting them my royal mucus.
God, barf.
I love Lil so much. So he's a piece of work. But I don't know if he's worth an item. Frigid says, is it just me or does anyone else hate when a worker complains to the customer about their job? Context matters. 10 out of 10. Yeah, like most times I get it. But if they're going on a long, sprawling, like ramble. Yeah. Like, as long as you're not getting caught in between a spat, let them vent. They need it. I agree with Jay on this one. Like, if you're getting caught in between something that is not your purview, or they're making you uncomfortable, feel free to politely say so. But politely. Because it's not easy being a public worker. And you know this too, Frigid. Even if you mostly work behind the scenes, you still interact with the customers. Clients, however you want to put it. In any case, I don't know if I interview him again, x-ray him, or hit him with the metal detector or the truth serum. Okay, now that one... Yeah, that is just racist. You should have opened with that one. Holy cow. That is just plain racism. Whoops. Really? She kept going? Man, she was not a good hairdresser. It's plain and simple. There's a difference between complaining and venting. Yeah, one of those is definitely not like the other. I feel like there's a reason she hasn't made much in tips. But also what Mask said. But we're not going to go into that too deeply because in the rules, that's daintily walking along the lines of political discussion, Mask, but I do agree with you. Yeah, I agree, Jay. I agree. Yeah, I said that earlier. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that noticed. That one part sounds like the fairy fountain theme. It probably is a definite reference to it. Now, do I... You know, Mask, I get it. We didn't get carried away. We nipped it in the bud. You're fine. Well, good for your usual hairdresser. And when she's back, I would definitely switch back to her, because this one sounds like a piece of work. Ask. Because I've said it is always a terrible idea to trust your judgment. I'm going to let you pick what I do. Do I talk to them again? Or do I use a tool on them? Indeed. I think he's making fun of himself and using you as the proxy, Mask, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's fine, Mask. I can't kick him. And I need to get good scores. I don't think he's worth using a tool on, because he is a tool.
For goodness sake, let's get on with it already. Do I really need to announce myself all over again? What the devil does one send it on by for? Who do you think you are, peasant, to hold up the likes of me? I am off to marry, and in doing so create the most powerful union this world has ever known. The sooner you realize your place, the better.
Lordy, lordy, I do apologize for wasting your oh so precious time. I just got so dizzy when you arrived, I almost swooned myself right out of my guard post, I did.
Yes, I have that effect on most. I brought this bottle as a gift for the princess. You know, something to break the ice. But I want you to have it. Something to remember me by.
Yes. Diffuse the situation with fake praise. Gotta be worth like $30.
God, double barf.
Holy cow! Nailed that. Let's let him through. I already stole the blowtorch mask. Yeah, seriously, Jay.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
Real, bro? No way, bro. Alright. You know what? Sure.
Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment. Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
I don't think I can actually use the items. But, if there's ever a scenario for that, then... Okay, listen. My choice to loan this guy the money, which I had no expectation of ever seeing it back, by the way, should not affect my score and judgment of whether or not he should have come in or not. Goodbye. Frigid, that wine was worth like $60.
I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Roll 1. And you never heard me say this. The more trustworthy someone is, the less you can trust them. Maybe the X-ray wasn't the way to go with that.
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great aunt Gildy, one of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Tool enthusiast?
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine. Tell you what, if there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Nailed it. by accident.
Oddly enough, fixing Fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
Hey, nani nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
I think I like this guy. Hey, dude, what's up?
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe
Holy
changes
cow.
alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
You know what? That's completely valid.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Woo! Preach your truth, buddy. Preach your truth. I think I'm going to talk to you again. Well, let me double check. Oh. Check the arrival of current prince. Talk of increased smuggling. Alright, alright. No. No, I'm going to trust him.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
Interesting. Then how'd they give you the huge pile of money?
Broke? But I thought Bertrand had all that sulfur money. Exploiting the workers to maximize capital and all that.
You know, there isn't all that much money in sulfur these days. It's all this supply-based economy boom and bust nonsense. That's why I stick to fixing things. You can always count on things to break down and need repair.
You know what? In you go, my friend.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Hell yeah! You tool enthusiasts really need to stick together. Bridget, it's been 6 minutes and we've talked about this. I can't forget what I don't know. If you think I miss your redeem, then you tell me. Plus, yes, my alerts are broken if you didn't notice. So, Richard, your compliment is... you apparently have a good ear for recognizing melodies and leitmotifs in music. If you recognize the Zelda theme just as I did in there. But it could be a coincidence. I wonder if it's a coincidence or an homage. But that's besides the point of your compliment. Where is this going, I wonder?
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, I'm done. But I already wasted the X-ray.
Oh, Sprankles.
Oh, it was Sprinkles. Why does a cat need a coffin that big, though?
Weep, weep, weep.
Mm-hmm. How about this?
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering. I always hated that damn cat.
Sprinkles! I'm sad. I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then I'll get my money and be set.
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it, I hated the cat.
Not you.
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Just so you know, that was a forced decision.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprinkles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just
Whoa
know it.
now.
Thank you, my dear. Sprinkles thanks you.
And not Sprinkles, Sprankles. Gotta get that cat's name right. Yeah, the easy people, though.
Oh, good. And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
You did a sting. You foiled a drug smuggler bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. But I could have done better. Somehow. Bet you if I talked to them first, or if I called Malcolm first.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago, and the game is about to start. We all good?
No.
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning.
Bridget, that's racist. But I might. Do I want to be a corrupt guard? Do I want to deny this star player access to the kingdom to where they're competing so I can vote against them in the illegal gambling for the Goblin Ball tournament? Yeah, I know, Frigid. You're very corrupt and weird. Alright.
I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us the game.
There's an obvious choice to be made here. Anyway.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Is it really your personal driver's fault, or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Oof!
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Huh, is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
Valid.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
I get the joke you're making, but she didn't technically dump anything. She
What
just said
lucky
she had a
second
therapist.
sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
We do a little trolling here.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
No, you don't.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
Interesting. It's obvious the choice I'm being proposed to make here. The game knows what it's doing. But I'm going to be the good worker this time around. So I'm curious if they actually give me a reason to not trust them.
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Caladar 5 barrels of fine Sprawley and mulled wine. Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Oh, come on. She's sending my paychecks.
You can't be serious! You're actually not gonna let me in? Is this some stupid plan to get your team to win? Cause that is low, little girl. Whatever. Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before the game starts. They don't call me the fastest arm in the game because I run slow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm with her on that one. That gave me a 3-star option. Interesting. It was the very shady choice. And I'm going to own that.
I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Yeah, no, but the thing that weirded me out is that it was a 3-star. Not that it wasn't 4. The 4-star option wasn't even there. Yeah, no, they're obviously not who they say they are, Frigid, but I feel like you have very specific reasons for saying to deny them.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
Oh my god. I don't need it to know that you're no good.
Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
My message? Oh, It's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvagian. I mean, this language we're currently speaking.
Something about you isn't adding up here. I remember I have your picture. Maybe if I go and get it, I can...
My picture? There is no need for that. I promise you I am the real Praetor Kargan, straight from Marvog, fresh out of the ballet. If you don't let me in, I'll be forced to send my scary envoy with all the knives after you.
She and I got along great.
Oh, okay then. If you don't let me in, you'll never see her again. Her or her head in a bag. Crab cakes!
You know, I actually did keep her picture. I have a very strong intuition.
What good is a praetor's promise to a little girl like me?
Fine. If you let me in, I'll give you candy.
And now you're trying to bribe me. Not really the dignified behavior you'd expect from a praetor.
I do actually still have her picture.
But I am the prattler!
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
But they are not the real Praetor Kargan. Finally, a language Yar doesn't know.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Oh, they don't give a ribbon if you don't let them in. There we go.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
You know what? I'm with you on this one, Jay. That's why I didn't sell her picture, which apparently came in handy. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna let her in with no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Hey. Very true, very true. And those couple of 4 stars will make up for my 2-star. I love this song. Bang, 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 bang. I love it. I love it so much. Kaplar. No, first I gotta go to Garby's shop. He's got a picture of himself on the front of his store.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by. Gee, thanks. Take a look.
There you go. That's money in my bank. I'm gonna hold that in case it becomes relevant. And I think I'm going to put another ball on the X-ray. And then I'm gonna buy a cheapo crystal. I'll be back. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna do the obvious thing. And bet against the team that I kicked out. But if the game does the thing and says, hey, you still lost, you think that was gonna defeat you? Or you know what I mean? If they turn it on its head and make me lose anyway, I will actually love this game even more than I already did.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend, of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
No kidding, I told you to fix it. I asked you to fix it.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Ah, rats.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Fine.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
Okay, well, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Okay, 1 second while I grab a new water. I finished my other one. I don't need to ask you. I'm pretty sure I know. Right?
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
Uh-huh. 2 days. Got it. In time, mage. Time.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Hey.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man.
Yeah, let's go.
And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock.
Oh my god.
And I have no idea why.
Oh, this game loves its pop culture references, and I'm okay with it.
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Lil, you'll never believe what happened. I just got sent a whole case full of fine Petrardi and Fizzy. Oh, shush your mouth.
But...
I don't know what to do with it. I don't dare open it here. It could blow up my inn. But it sure does look pretty here on the shelf. Maybe I'll sell it to go. Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
No one ever believes me. What is it, because I'm 12 or something? Alright, we're going to the Goblin Ball Stadium. Come on, Frigid. Be an adult.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball? Perfect. And the stadium, you would say it's, Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for... Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's Mr. Terrific Amazing Hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I love this man.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
I'll have some of illegal gambling, please.
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
That's a really good point.
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes.
How much you looking to gamble?
Well, I wish I saved more money, but $30.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Sorry, kid. Your bet.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game.
Oh my god.
But without Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot, the Sprawl Brawlers are looking good. Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates.
Oh my god.
That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes, and you better believe the Kaladar Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of Goblin Ball, folks.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Now I have won some money. Doubled my money, in fact. Could have gambled more, but hey, profits are profits. Alfredo, goodness.
Thanks again for getting the juke.
Take a look at the jukebox.
Now that's better.
Oh, hell yeah. Airbnb. I appreciate that joke. Lil and Hamish.
Oh, I made it terrible.
Yeah, you're fine.
Did you forget something? Take another look.
I will buy... Oh, I didn't realize it was 35%. I thought it was 50%. Dang. Then yeah. We will go with a good quality crystal. Talk to who? Can't talk to the to her. What you meant? Talk to her though.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
She's a sweetheart. Physically cannot talk to her, Frigid. Be an adult, Frigid.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but
Get the hay. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but not before he was able to double the fiver-ulentum in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspouts arm wrestling tournament. However, he then lost it all in a high-stakes game of spin the bottle at Harpy's Rest. One of his attendants watched a mage-grade crystal fall out of his pantaloons as they traversed the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern Sisters Tavern en route to the palace. Perhaps it is still there in the alley. Ooh. Interesting. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl have been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him in a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Oh, that actually breaks my heart. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. Smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happened to be just down the hall from that particular cell. Yeah, that's what I thought. When I redo it, I'm going to have to be careful to make sure the guard comes and not Malcolm. The Kalendar Lightning was confused by the absence of their star player, although it was a relief to play a game without the fear of being accidentally assaulted by their enthusiastic troll teammate. They found Staruna wandering the fields outside the sprawl, trying to make her way back to the Kalendar the next morning. Kalendar's keeper of the Golden Mongoose tried to console her and was promptly accidentally assaulted. Oh boy. The fake praetor that you wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvar authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. Oh, they definitely did. And it gave me great pause. Alright, that was Automod J, you're fine. Because she was admitted at the gate without any intolerance or hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked the football around with a couple of slightly filthy ragamuffins on the West Palaean Green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to the court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Dazzled me, that's for sure. Hello, Honk, you're just in time. I'm probably ending
For
soon.
all your hard-hitting,
As much as I'm loving this game.
sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
Oh no.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the Boring Coliseum for Overpriced Food.
Oh my god.
I like it.
It literally was very much on the nose.
Split down the middle.
Everything
Let
I
us know
picked.
what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Sure. Honestly, I love the little old ladies talking about it on the radio. And then the on-the-nose name that from every answer I picked, that's all they did. I absolutely love that as well. Let me check something real quick. All right. I did a quick look. Something I don't normally do. How many days long this game is. I definitely cannot finish this in one stream. But I definitely will be streaming it again. And then I should be able to speed run through another attempt to try to get a better ending. Or, you know, at least get perfect marks on everything.
Woohoo!
Yahoo! Get up. All right. Now, how do I save and quit? I just go main menu? How does the game auto? Okay, it auto saves at every time you change locations and at the start and end of a shift.
Whoa, someone's in a rush? Where are you headed to?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Well, she does.
Then what are you doing here?
Kind of.
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
It's been tougher than I thought.
I know, and I'm sorry about all this. I love you. Oops.
Ew, gross.
I didn't mean to cut it off.
And I'm sorry times aren't what we want them to be. There's nothing I wouldn't give for our lives to be a little more relaxing and a little less separate. I promise one day I'll make it right.
I love you too, big guy.
Ew, gross.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
Oh, god dang it.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
Aww.
Attention!
Alright, I'm gonna let this dialogue go. Yeah, honestly, Jay, very, very, very much too real. I'm gonna let this dialogue go, and then I'm gonna quit the game, because it'll have auto-saved anyway. Actually, I could just quit now. I'm gonna quit now. That way I don't have to sit through whatever they say twice. Name of the game is As It Always Is, on the bottom of the stream and in the corner of the chat. However, it is also right there on the title screen. Oops. Get over to chatting. There you have that. It was a fun game. So that was a fun experience. Definitely will be playing that again very soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Not sure.
Woohoo!
But, yeah. That was the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. I appreciate you trying to be helpful. And in a way you were. Now I don't have to type it. I can just copy your messages. So there's your raid messages for subscribers and non-subscribers. Tried, but I disabled it even for VIPs. No one can do that command but me now. The only people I want to put to work are mods, and I don't have any. I am the police. Sorry. Okay, so let's see if we can find someone to raid. If I can't find someone doing the same game, but earlier in the game so I don't get spoilers, I'll probably just pick somebody else. So it's, let's see. You know what? I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to go right into Metal Aventus, even though they're playing Metaphor ReFantasio. I have my reasons. Bridget, as long as you behave yourself, you don't have to do that, but do what you want. Anyway, I'll go head over to the credits. Get ready to go. So everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for lurking, coming and leaving, coming and staying, coming and going and coming again, anything in between. You're always extremely appreciated. Thank you so much for the resubs, the lurks. Thank you for everyone in chat. This was a fun stream. Thank you for the... My brain's not working. I was about to repeat myself. Anyway, we are now going to raid into Meadow Leventis. She is a Water Deer VTuber, ASM artist, and variety gamer. Currently playing Metaphor ReFantasio. Please be on your best behavior and represent this community well. I will see you guys next time. Please take care of yourselves and one another, and have a good rest of your day or night. Take care. Later.